All right, so this is going to be a bit of a different video, so forgive me if I sound like an idiot, but I wanted to talk a bit about Borderlands 4 and the current state of Borderlands 4 and I think where it's heading and what could they do to fix the problems that they have currently. I'm not here to do some dramatic, this game is dead rant. I'm also not here to pretend that, everything is perfect. I'm somewhere in the middle. Like, I love this game and I put a lot of time into it, but I haven't touched it since beating the game. And maybe I'm just a fake fan. I haven't played the horror update as well as the holiday update, which I haven't gotten around to playing, but I don't think I will. I might, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, this game was fun. It was really fun, but eventually it kind of reached to a point where I was just left with nothing to do. I got every collectible, I did every side mission. I literally did everything you could possibly do in the game, and then I beat it, and I was left with nothing else to do. So naturally, when that happens, you want to restart the game, right? Start a new run, new character, new build. But I don't know what it was about it. I guess I was so overwhelmed by everything there is to do that I couldn't beat the game again. I tried playing my second playthrough, and I couldn't finish it. I don't know what it was, and I don't know if it's the pacing or the sheer amount of stuff that there is to do in this game. I don't know what it is, but I was so overwhelmed that I guess I just couldn't bring myself to do it. And in a Borderlands game, I feel like that shouldn't be the case. The replayability isn't up to par to what I expect from a Borderlands game. As god-awful as some people think Borderlands 3 was, I'm not really in that group. I think it was good. A little bit of the story was bad, but pretty good game. The replayability was pretty good. I maybe beat the game about 200 times. I'm underestimating there. But hey, I beat the game a few times. I 100%ed it on like 5 saves, I want to say. I speedrun the game. I did everything that you could possibly do in Borderlands 3. But in Borderlands 4, which I did also do everything you could do, I don't even want to try to speedrun it. Not only that, I don't even want to try to do a second save. I might in like a few months. I might do it. But like currently, right now, 2-3 months in, I don't see an incentive to do that. The only reason I'm really bringing this up is because I saw Jolt's talk a bit about this, and so, I feel like if someone of his level, if his audience talks about this, there's probably more than one person thinks this, and myself included. This is how I feel. If you haven't seen it, it's just him talking about similar things. I'm glad I'm not alone on that for the most part, because the replayability is not good. Not only that, the side missions in this game are not what I expect from a Borderlands game, and I've already said that, but it's true for the most part. I only like about maybe 30% of the missions. Granted, side missions aren't a thing that are supposed to be the core part of the game. They're not supposed to be the most fun part of the game. Most people dread doing side missions, but at least the first time around, you should kind of enjoy it. And I didn't for most of them. The only ones I really liked, and it's pretty ironic, all the Claptrap side missions were really good. And then all the other ones were just a little boring. But going back to I'm rambling here, and forgive me. But going back to the whole DLC stuff, I mean, that's definitely on me for not, going and checking it out. I mean, I probably will check out the winter DLC at some point. I just haven't been able to find the time, which I guess I could have done it now instead of rambling to a microphone. But that to me is the core issue right now with Borderlands 4. Like, not that the game is bad, because it isn't. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. I said that right, I think, maybe, probably. But not that it's bad. It's just that the replay value doesn't match how much time the game is really asking you. Because, I mean, I dumped, in that one run, in my first playthrough, my only playthrough, I dumped about 80 hours into the game. Obviously, if I start a new run, it won't take me 80 hours. Like, I feel like the contracts, the bounties in Borderlands 4 are way better forms of XP than going and doing a side mission. The rewards you get from a bounty or a quest or a contract, whatever you want to call it, I don't know, I feel like the contracts are the best form of XP in this game, besides maybe like farming. But even then, that's not as sustainable. Maybe that's why side missions feel so bland and so boring, is because you can just go and do a contract and you'll get, maybe not one contract, you do 2 contracts, 3 contracts, and you'll get just as much XP from a side mission. I'm not, I don't know exactly if that's true, but from what I've seen, that's true. And that just kind of kills the whole incentive to do a side mission. And that's not, I'm not saying that that's why the game is in the state it is right now, but it is definitely one of the factors that plays into that. Moving on from that though, instead of just complaining, I want to give a little bit of solutions on what they could do for the replayability of the game. Because that's really the only reason I'm making this video is, one, I'm working on a bigger project right now, and I wanted to put something out. And two, I wanted to speak on what's on my mind, and that is the replayability of Borderlands 4. And I don't think it needs a big, like, overhaul, but it definitely needs some incentive for the side missions. So, I mean, they could tie them to unique rewards, or you can unlock a boss because of a side mission. As for the story, we need dialogue skipping. That's just... I mean, we just need that. Specifically, at least for me, dude, in the fucking, the Calder guy, I haven't played the game in like a fucking month and a half, so forgive me if I'm butchering his name. Defiant Calder, or whatever the fuck, the little, let me be respectful here, the nice, little person, Jesus Christ. the nice little guy, Calder, he speaks for fucking years, man. He won't keep his mouth shut. When I was already in that like third area, I'm saying third, but it's an open world game. You can really do whatever. The snow area with Calder, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain it to you. That area, that whole area, most of the area, I would just have the audio off and Spotify playing. Obviously, if I'm in a story mission, I would turn it back on. I just couldn't listen to the fucking yapping, the sheer amount of yapping. I already dealt with it in Borderlands 3. I didn't want to sit through more of it, so I mean, maybe I'm a fake fan. I don't care. I didn't want to listen to that shit. It's not like this shit had any significance anyway. Moving on though, the drop rates feel pretty shitty, and I guess this is coming from a place where I got used to the drop rates in Borderlands 3. And I'm not saying that they should be the same insane amount of drop rates and like in Borderlands 3. Where you just get fucking 4 legendaries from one boss. No, I mean like just raise the chance a little more. Dude, I farmed like 100 times. I made a short about this shield that moans at you, and it took me about 100 tries to get it. I wanted to make a short about it because the thing is, I had it one time. I got it from a world drop and I used it, but then I sold it. And then I was like, damn, that was a pretty good shield. I want to make a short about that. And so I farmed it. And it took me a while to get it. Maybe an hour? I don't know. I don't remember because this shit was like a month and a half ago. About 100 tries, if I can remember correctly. And that's just not how it should be. The return on investment for that short, I'm not going to go into like analytics here, but the time I spent getting the shield, I don't know. I just feel like they can tweak it a bit. And I mean, with the amount of people who have asked for this, I'm surprised they haven't already tweaked it. They've done like 10 different updates. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're thinking, but like I'm killing any opportunity to ever get a fucking sponsor from them. But whatever. Those are my little thoughts. Those are my little tweaks I do, and those are my complaints. So yeah, just let me know what you guys think. I don't know. Maybe I'm alone on everything. Maybe I'm just a fucking hater. I don't know. I'd love to hear what you guys think. Because I honestly, I don't know anyone who plays Borderlands. I'm like, everyone in my circle is from other communities, other avenues, I should say. So yeah, I would love to meet some of you guys. I would love to talk to some of you guys in my Discord. I'm gonna plug my Discord here because yeah, I mean, if you guys like Borderlands, you want to talk to people about Borderlands, join my Discord or don't. I don't know, just subscribe. I think that's the first time I've ever asked that, but yeah, I would appreciate it. I mean, I still like Borderlands. And I don't regret the time I spent, but I definitely think they can improve on some things. But yeah, the gunplay's solid. The builds are fun. I can't wait I'm actually gonna go to the holiday update after this because I haven't done it yet, so might as well. I don't know. The way I see it, the game has everything it needs to be long lasting, but I feel like it just has to give the players the reason to keep playing it after the first playthrough. And obviously, whenever the DLCs come out, none of this will be relevant anymore because the things will change and the game will actually be fun. Because I mean, if you get bored of the story, you can just go to a DLC. It's as simple as that. And I guess that's why Borderlands 2 and 3 and even Borderlands 1, they all work because of that. And I do think Borderlands 4 will end up the same as those games in the long run. But for now, I just think they need to tweak a few things. Also, I didn't even mention, but the driving in this game, a lot of driving in this game, which I'm not, I don't hate it, but I have seen a lot of people complain about that. I don't think they're gonna change that. It's gonna stay that way. Also, it goes without saying, but dialogue's giving. And I didn't even have to mention that in the video because, I mean, I bet everyone already knows. That's like the biggest topic right now for things that need to change. So, all right. Take care, boys.